Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we apparently currently have a civil war brewing. I think that that's fake though. We're gonna give it a month here until the month tick, and we'll find out if this goes away. I suspect it will. No? Okay, so apparently this is real. So we need to deal with Cadius Divicus. So that is this guy right here. We are just going to bribe him. No problem. Cool. Now there's not an issue at all. So we know we're going to be finishing up a fortress here in just a couple of days, and that will get Carpetanian settlement ready to go. So we're definitely going to upgrade that. That's going to take a year to get that finished. The city is open to all. We'll allow these slaves to move in. Perfect. And then we're going to go for, I believe we decided a regimental city. Yeah, we're building a training camp right now. So we do that. We need to do Granary of Terrakinesis, of course. Which, all we need for that is 600 gold. Okay, so we should save up gold at this point. Got it. We are, of course, building some roads. And we'll get those done soon enough. A miraculous recovery. Okay, cool. So that is fine. This guy is being a bit of a jerk. He wants a job. And we're not going to give him one, probably. He's going to be very upset. And that's okay. It doesn't actually matter. Well, is that saying 38.86 power base? We might want to find this guy a job. What is his skills, anyway? He is 3766. That's not ideal. We could potentially put him in over... Let's see, this is statesmanship. Hang on, I thought that was military for some reason. And checking over here, 3766, okay. That's not going to be amazing, is it? We could put him in here, I suppose. The party approval is not going to be a huge amount. So we could do that. Where is he in this list? He's probably really low. He's skill 6, yeah. So that's going to be exciting. We'll go down to the skill 6s, and we are going to lose some skill here, I think. Or are we going to gain a skill, actually? We're going to put him in here. Yeah, we do gain a skill. Remarkable. Okay, so now there's a civil war brewing up because he is only at 28. But we needed to make him happy anyway. We've recently convinced him. So we could try to make friends with him, and that's, I guess, what we'll do. And we'll see how that plays out. That, of course, does give him additional power. Heresy? How rude. Okay, so we need 600 gold for our mission. Our training camp here was just built, but we need to wait on Carpetanian settlement finishing. Everyone does like gold. That should do the trick. Yes, the city continues to be open to all. We'll now do Granary of Terrakinesis. Oh, apparently he is giving us 700 gold. We'll absolutely take that. That's wonderful. And now all we need to do is Regimental City and Growth of Deluca. So that is going to be the goal. We'll have that done very shortly, like 6 months. So that's absolutely wonderful. Have we managed to make friends with this guy? Not yet. I don't like spending all this political influence on it, but I'd rather not have a civil war. Thank you very much. So we'll hold off on the civil war. That's the idea anyway. And there we go. He became friends. Perfect. So he's now at 44 loyalty, and there shouldn't be a problem anymore. 18.12%, huh? And only Kata Karosa? That's only 2. Okay. Well, we'll bribe her as well. That's fine. I don't like spending all that political influence, to be clear, but we can definitely upgrade this to a city, and we'll do exactly that. So that's fine for now. I want to check on our truce over here. 4 August 623. Okay, so like 3 more years here. Sure. We'll lose a little bit of stability here, and we probably should consider bringing up our stability somewhat. Okay, cool. Deluca is now a city of stone, and that is excellent. So we're going to grab Regimental City as well. And that should allow us to do growth of Deluca. We're going to need an aqueduct, a court of law, and a granary. I didn't look at that, actually. So we need an aqueduct. We're going to need a court of law and a granary. So we can get rid of some of these. The training camp, the marketplace, and the library are all unnecessary. So we need a granary and we need a court of law. Okay, and then this is going to become a slave city later. We're going to ditch the fortress, which we can do now, and we're going to bump up our tax offices here. And then once these are built, we'll finish our mission, delete those, and then build our tax offices. So that'll be absolutely fine. Cool. Where else can we build? So let's take a look here. That's only ports. Hang on. Okay, so this is... Where is this? Hang on, let me zoom out. Up over here. There we go. Cool. So this doesn't have anything here. Manpower plus 2% though. So we're going to make this be a manpower city. We'll build 3 forums and 3 training camps there. Wonderful. What else do we need? In Galicium. So that's up over here. I did not intend to build a granary there. Let's get rid of that. This is a slave city, so we're going to build a pair of tax offices. Cool. What else do we have? Tritium Magellum. That is up over here, I think? No, up over here. Got it. So this is currently set up as a research city. Absolutely fine. We'll build a pair of libraries there. What else do we have? This city up over here. This is set up kind of as a manpower-ish city. Fair enough. We can build a pair of forums here. We can ditch the Great Temple, since we are at 100% Druidic, and we'll build a training camp there. Cool. So that seems absolutely fine. That guy died of a heart attack. Cool. Probably for the best, in all honesty. Let's take a look at what else we can build in. So we've got this city up over here. This is set up as a kind of all-over-the-place sort of city. Okay. I'm going to ditch those structures. We're going to put in an academy and a second academy. Then we're going to put in a library, and we're going to need 1 additional library. We'll just need to wait for the month tick. Any moment now, month tick. There we go. Cool. So I want to check in on our road constructions here. We've definitely made solid progress. No doubt about that, but we're not super close to done just yet. Okay, sounds good. So all things considered, this is proceeding reasonably well. We do want to let our AE drop. And I want to finish up this mission more than anything. So the Aqueduct, Court of Law, and Granary are going to take a little bit to build. That will give us a local city building slot. Okay, and a Carpetanian noble there as well. So this is set up as a slave city. We'll probably have them demote to a slave eventually. But that's okay. No major issues there. Now I want to check in on our legions here. Okay, we can't increase the size of our first legion. We could raise up a decently sized second legion. Do we want to? Is a question we need to ask. The answer to that is a definite maybe. A definite maybe. We'll think about it. We do need to come up over this direction. This is going to need, what, an additional library? For some reason I thought that was done, but it's not. Okay. This guy's being a jerk again. We're gonna bribe him. And hopefully he keeps that around. We'll see. We're working on him. He'll die soon enough, so I think it's probably not going to be the biggest of deals. Next up, we need to work on Petavonium, which is right over here. We currently have a fortress here, and that fortress is very unnecessary, so we can delete that. We do produce precious metals here. And I think that we will absolutely make this be a slave city. So we're going to put in a forge. We're going to produce a couple of mills here. We'll need an additional mill as soon as we get a month tick. There we go. And then a tax office once we get a month tick beyond that. Cool. So that'll be this city complete. Eventually. There we go. And instantly, we've got a civil war brewing. Okay, these guys are becoming a big problem. What is this guy's issue? He's just a jerk. That's his issue. Okay. He's also 74. He is healthy, but he's 74. I really don't want to keep bribing these guys. We do need a martial researcher, and we'll put this guy in for right now. And that actually put us into no risk of civil war. That's fascinating. I'm not sure why that would have happened. Rome loses 40 opinion of us, but we gain 3 stability. We know we're going to be brought into conflict with Rome eventually, but I would rather not do it yet. We're going to continue to improve opinions with Rome. And do we have any advances at this time? No, we don't. Okay. Noted on this research efficiency as well. So with that being the case, we've got this city here. This is definitely set up as a slave city. I don't know about the leather, though. I'm thinking about repurposing this from being a slave city into being a research city. So we build a pair of academies here. Oof. 15 stability and 5 tyranny actually hurts right now. We're going to lose the approval, but that's painful. So we do need a new tribune of the treasury, and that is going to be... Man, all of these guys are jerks. Okay, we're going to put her in. This guy is still a problem. Ridiculous. His loyalty will come up by some amount, though. Okay, we did just make a city. That's fine. He's at 56 years old. Okay, I'm thinking about this guy. He is the 74-year-old. I'm going to give him free hands here. And I'm also going to bribe him. So that brings him out of that faction. Now we've got this guy. I would rather not give him free hands because he's going to stay alive for a while. We'll try to make friends with him again. But he's a complete jerk. This guy's a problem. This should do the trick. Everyone does like gold. So that'll break out in 20 months. We'll keep an eye on that. Cool. Now, I did want to come down over here and get an additional academy built here once we could. Yeah, I don't like spending all this political influence on staving off a civil war. I really don't. But here we are. So we're just going to do something like this. I'm switching this over to being a research city. I don't love the leather being a production city, so we'll do this. That'll be fine for now. What else can we do here? So we could build in Hybera. That is out over this way, of course, and we can't build any additional ports. We can keep building marketplaces, and that's fine for now. Only a tiger is sure to win him over. Cool. So he is going to boost up his loyalty by some amount passively here. Okay. And we did become friends, so that's fine. We do need a new governor in Galicia. There we go. And now we don't have any problem here. Beautiful. 15 political influence is actually needed. So we'll take that, and we are going to go to this city that we just made. This is a brand new city. It does produce wood for that local manpower, which does make me want to make this be a manpower production city. Like that. The growth of Deluca can now finally be completed. What are we building here? A tax office, right. So we'll definitely finish that. The state will have use of their services. Cool. And we'll finish this mission. Okay, now we can do growth of Galicia or the matter of Aquitania. I think we're going to stick with our growth missions for the time being. So that's fine. We can immediately complete mines as well as farming settlements. We could do bread and circuses, but we're not going to do that. So in Segovia, we would need a fort and 2 tax offices. I don't love that. but okay. We're going to tick forward here. This is going to be a little bit painful. We'll actually come back to that. I want to make sure that these incorrect buildings are eliminated here, and that we put in tax offices up this way. So 6280, sure. That'll do. We'll get all of those underway. We'll get that corrected. And now we're going to start work on Segovia shortly. So we know we need 2 tax offices and a fort. We'll get the fort underway. There we go. And this guy is but a modest man. I don't want to spend gold right now. That would harm our construction over here. Wait a second. These guys aren't on road build. Okay. And they haven't been for a while. Okay, we're going to tell them... Oh, this lady's disloyal. That's the problem. Rude. We're going to bribe her. Okay. Now she's loyal. We'll head back over here. And we'll just have to reconstruct some of these roads. So we're just going to make our way up in here. We'll make our way around this impassable terrain. And then around this impassable terrain, like so. Linking this in up here. This will be slightly different, but then over here. And then we'll loop around this impassable terrain. Like so. And then making sure that this is connected. This is connected. And then I believe we had a connection going on over here. Something kind of like that. For now, that'll do. Okay. So that looks good. We do, of course, need to work in Segovia on 2 tax offices, and we'll get those deleted and replaced with training camps after we're done with this mission. That'll be fine. We can call down an omen. I'm going to actually go for the slave investment here. That'll be fine. We do have a couple of disloyal provinces. There's not right now a major issue. So that seems good. What else are we going to need? So Segovia does already have a training camp. We're going to need a marketplace. That's actually really rude. That means we have to get rid of a forum. I don't like that. But we'll get that queued up, and that'll be Segovia finished for the time being. And then this is going to need city status at Ad Duos Pontes. Where is this? Okay, so this is going to need to be a city. So we're going to need to found a city here. We need political influence to do that. We'd have it if we didn't have to keep bribing these guys. They're very rude. Very, very rude indeed. We do have some prosperity, and we'll absolutely take stability here. Stability is very important. So we'll take that for now. What else are we going to need there? So we know... Okay, this actually goes a ways down here. We know that we're going to need over here this to be a city as well. We need 1,000 gold. Produces or imports wood and olives. Utaris needs to be the capital here. So we'd relocate this capital. So that's something, anyway. We need to produce or import livestock, vegetables, wood, olives. This needs to have city status. Okay, so we need to make a bunch of cities here, really. We'll replace the stockpile here, but even that, with us replacing the stockpile, is creating a civil war brewing up. Very rude. Very rude. Mostly due to low faction approval. I think that's our core problem right now. Oligarchs and traditionalists don't like us much. Democrats do. We may want to work on that. I feel like that's probably what we need more than anything. Oligarchs want us to declare war. We actually can do that. So that would be like declaring war on these guys, right? We'd gain some tyranny for it. But it is what the oligarchs want. Oh, they want us to declare on Rome. Okay. That's a not good idea right now. That's a kind of terrible idea. We're not going to declare war on Rome. I can tell you that right now. So let's get this construction built over this way. I do want to get this city going. We're missing a fractional amount of political influence right now. Okay, that's exciting. On the next month tick, we'll be able to do this. There we go. So we'll found a city over here. So we need a bunch of cities founded. This is going to take us a bit due to our political influence. And maybe we let this civil war break out. We need to deal with these guys, right? This guy's in very poor health. He's 67. What do we suppose the odds are he survives that long? This guy will. He definitely will. We could try to make friends with him. That's not a terrible concept. Okay, so we have a little bit of road build left to do over here. I don't want to spend 10 political influence, but okay. Yeah, we've definitely got some stability issues here. We really want to start a civil war, like incredibly badly. Okay, I'm noticing that this wasn't ever built. And apparently we can't order anything? Okay, that's exciting. I'm not sure why we're not able to order a movement here, but okay, that's fine. So for now, we're going to buy this guy a tiger. Absolutely. And we need to finish up this tax office building in Segovia. Or actually 2 tax office buildings in Segovia. That's going to take a little bit of time. Man, an additional 15 political influence? We're going to have to take the positive political influence. Rome will lose some opinion of us. I'm sure it'll be fine. We do have a very solid economy at this point, and we did make friends with that guy. So now, what is he at? He's at 44 loyalty, so he should no longer be disloyal. Cool. Now it's just this guy. We could bribe him, but he's 68. He's in very poor health. I'm going to give him free hands. That'll only last a little while, so that should be reasonably fine. Can we order these guys to come down here now? Now we can. Okay. Was it because they were locked in? I don't know. That's weird. But okay. Now that's working. So that's perfect. Absolutely wonderful. So what else do we need? Well, we need a bunch of cities at this point. We need to make cities. That's for sure. But we also need to spend gold, and we'll head into Confluencia for right now. That is right over here. This is currently set up as a manpower / slave city. Okay, we'll build something like that. Cool. What else do we need? Titulcia, our capital. Wonderful. So we can actually build a couple of additional libraries there. Consider it done. What else can we do? Segeda, where are you? Up over here? Okay. This is set up as a manpower city right now. Sounds good. We'll build a couple of training camps there. What else? Herbiaca, that is out over here? Yeah, you were set up as a research city previously. We probably no longer need the Great Temple, and we'll just build a bunch of libraries here to help our output of technology. We are currently at 112. That could definitely be increased. So Mentessa, you are over here. There you are. You are certainly set up as a manpower city, and that's fine. We will progress that. What else do we have? Fortuna. Right over here. Research city. Cool. What else? You are set up as a slave city. Okay, that's absolutely fine. And where's Basti? Right here. Okay. So this is set up as a kind of nothing city. But also kind of research, and I think we'll just double down on the research aspect of it. That sounds good. So we'll get that underway. We've got most of our gold spent at this point. We need to strengthen Segovia. We need to get a bunch of political influence and turn this into a city. That's for sure. And then we're going to need to get some import routes over here, most likely. There's currently no import routes here. So we're going to need to do enticing business interests. We have 3 free endowments, so we'll get 1 going. And what all do we need? Wood, olives, and livestock and vegetables. We already have grain and fish. Okay. So that's 4. That's going to be potentially expensive in terms of political influence. That is noted. Well, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue working our way through our city structures and hopefully making good progress through this mission. We'll see. We will conduct a full and fair investigation into this matter. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atalda, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Rogue Corvid, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.